Welcome back, viewer, to Chungu cha Jamii. Today we are talking financial literacy on matters insurance. What have you learned? Just in case you're joining in, today we are learning about insurance, the advantages of having an insurance cover, how to know on which insurance is going to benefit you, your goals, your needs, your expectations, and all other aspects. Send in your question, your comments across all our social media networks. That's GBS TV Africa. Our SMS line is 21144. So before we went on a break, we've got to learn about the surrender, not the good part. And also matters to do with also not understanding the insurance policy or the premium that you took simply because you want to promote person X, and now it's inakukaranga. Now, we've understood our goals. We have understood why we need this premium. And now we've taken it. And also this other person has not taken it. We are somewhere in between. Now, for me, who is in between, I want to get to know better, to be able we said we have the misconception of insurance. We've said also social media that we complain a lot saying insurance policy are a scam, simply because of disappointments and also the expectation. Maybe what I was sold is not the delivery package in terms of expectations. Maybe I did not ask the proper question or understanding better, or also not doing the due diligence when it comes to research. Now, for this person, what would you tell them when it comes to all these aspects put together for them to know and to now say, now, here I can make a decision, from not being able to make a decision to now being able to make a decision?
So what I can say to such a person is the first thing before you sign up for an insurance policy, you need to do it under advice and guidance. Then once you're in, you've already decided rather that I am taking policy A or policy B, C or D. After you've signed up for it, you're inside the cover. The next thing you do, this is a journey. If it is a 7-year, if it is a 15-year, can you engage yourself with your insurance agent? Because this person is supposed to walk with you through the journey, even after signing for it. In case you don't understand anything, can you because I believe your agent is just a phone call away. Call the agent and tell him, Christine, so I've signed up for this. If 1, 2, 3 happens, what are the consequences? If I do this or I don't do this, what are the consequences? Then, as Monica has said, we don't like reading. Insurance is a contract. The context of your contract is in your policy document. And then you said we give you many pages to read. Even if you can read 1 point a day. If I can say I have a client that reads a point a day, if he doesn't understand anything, he calls me or texts me. So this says this. Can you explain more? He told me he does 1 point per day till the day he'll finish, because he really wants to understand what he has signed for. On
that note, as you continue to give us this information, this person reads 1 point a day for getting clarification. Is this before signing the contract or after signing the contract?
A policy document only comes after signing the contract. It's like you can't get a logbook before buying a car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So the policy document comes after signing the contract. Yeah.
What now happens after reading these pointers and I'm like, I'm not up for this? What do I do?
That is why there is the 30 days breather.
Wait, you said 1 point a day. 30 days, man, it's very kidogo time for
that
me
is what
to
he
get.
told me. Like, he reads it so that to understand. Because I believe I did the lion's work. I did 90% on the discussion. Before you sign up for this policy, you need to have a discussion. with your agent. So the agent will give you like almost 95% of what is in the policy document. Yeah.
Okay, let me adapt something on what Testa is saying. Yeah? 3 things when you're taking up an insurance policy that you need to understand to sort the issues. First and foremost, insurance is part of a financial journey. Because in aspect of financial journey, we say you do 3 things. So the first thing you're doing, you're trying to accumulate wealth. So you're making money, and in that money that you're making, you're trying to accumulate something out of it. Probably a few needs that you're trying to do is, remember we did budgets, so you're trying to meet a budget, you're trying to buy a property, you're trying to educate your children, and we agreed that all those things are goals or needs, right?
Sure.
All right? So you need to understand that you're accumulating wealth, either in terms of buying a property, either in terms of saving in a circle, doing what you want to do with the monies you're doing, you're making. Then after you're done with accumulating wealth, you need to understand the value of your accumulated wealth. Yeah? Then now step 2 is now where you need to protect your income, protect the achievement that you've brought forth. Yeah? Then that's now where insurance comes in. And that's where now you address your needs as per your insurances. So by the time you're addressing those needs, you already understand that I am doing this particular insurance for the sake of the education of my children. I am doing this insurance for the sake of protecting the car I bought. Remember, it's accumulated wealth. I am doing this insurance because if I get sick today, I don't want to sell that piece of land to go to India for a treatment, right? But I can go to a particular insurance company that I've taken that medical cover with, and they send me off for India, their search. Or I have this critical illness policy that gives you a payout at a particular time if you are critically ill. So what are you doing? You're protecting your achievement. So every time you sign up for an insurance policy, let it be geared towards a certain goal in your achievement. Then finally is distribution. That's a totally different conversation that you can address at a certain time. Yeah.
Now, there's this one question when we were sitting down and wanting to do financial literacy and matters insurance. And the question is, what are the checklists when you're dealing with insurance company or insurance agency? What are the top checklists? You'll say this pointer, this pointer, this pointer. You can work with this company XYZ. This pointer, this pointer, this pointer disqualifies this agent or this company XYZ. We want to know the checkpoints.
The checkpoints, they're the ones that...
It's a good question. Eh?
Yes.
There's a determining factor between the good and the bad.
Yes.
Okay. Let's start go.
So checkpoint number 1, look at the financial strength of that company. If I give this insurance company my money, because you know it is your money, if I give it to them, will they fulfill their promise that they made to me? You know, so after checking, after doing point number 1, which is the financial strength, look at the history of the company. When I say history, I mean how do they settle claims? Are there many complaints about this certain company? And if there is many complaints, why? Is it that people don't meet up to their obligation, which 95% is usually on the client side, sorry to say that. Yeah, but 95% is usually on the client side. So after checking their history on claim settlement, then again look for their availability. And here, if I say availability, is your agent's availability. Is this agent there whenever I need him or her? Or is he a hit-and-run agent? You know, I came, sold to you, your commission is now in my, your part of commission is now in my pocket. Am I there to service you as I had promised? You know, there is saying and there is doing.
Yes. We've said the hit and run. And now I'm thinking. Now, as an agent, we've identified and we've said in most of the time, is the client who is on the wrong. As an agent or as a company, do you also have a checklist whenever you're bringing a client on board, or do you say client ni client, tutapambana huko mbele?
Good question, and a very important question, in fact, to both the agent and the client. There's two aspects. Probably the agent is selling because they need a sale, okay? Or this agent is out there selling because he needs to, or she needs to offer solution to a client. Or the client is doing as I told you. You're trying to just do it because people do it. Now, money. You're putting money aside and it is your money today. So you need to understand, is there a rapport between the two, you and that agent? Have you understood what this agent is trying to do? Me, an agent, I need to do something called a need analysis. I need to come in and understand you from your point of view. The moment you buy a policy with an agent's point of view, you will not pay it. You will not pay it. But the moment that agent takes you through something called a need analysis, and you're able to identify the gaps, as Esther had said, what are the gaps? Do you have children? Are you working towards a retirement? Again, the aspect of gold comes in again. Then that time you will walk the talk. All right? But don't ever buy any insurance policy based on an agent's perspective. That's a disclaimer.
A client is always the king or the queen.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm being told we're running out of time.
Okay.
I'd like to take a parting shot. Maybe starting with you, Christy.
My parting shots. What I can say is insurance is not a scam. Insurance is dope. Understand it before you sign up for it.
Thank you so much. And to you, Monica.
Now, we say even the largest cruise ship needs insurance.
Sure.
So who are you?
Wait, what?
The largest cruise ship, yes, needs insurance. Yeah? So,
Who am I?
Who are you?
who am I?
I have no answer to that because now I'm just thinking, comparing myself to a big cruise ship. Wow, interesting.
Yes.
Always a pleasure having you, ladies. And thank you for coming on the show. I've learned so much, and I believe every time that I get to learn, more viewers have learned, and we've changed lives.
Yes.
Change starts with us. Always we say charity begins at home. So change starts with us. If we see the change here, then the change will spread to our viewer and to our nation. Thank you so much for honoring our invite and for helping us to understand matters to do with financial literacy on insurance. I'll try and invite you again to come talk on investments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Viewer, I hope you've learned as much as I have about insurance. It's not a scam, it's dope. And Monica has given us a disclaimer. If the big cruise ship have an insurance, then who are you? That's a question to ask yourself. Then you can give us a feedback. Let's continue this conversation online across all our social media networks. That's GBS TV Africa. Our SMS line is 21144. Till next time, have a nice time. Goodbye.